Hi guys, I'm James McIntosh and today I'm joined with our new signing, Jamar Smith. Jamar signs from Poole Town and Jamar, you must be so happy to finally get this deal over the line.
Delighted. Like I said, when I heard about the interest and I got the phone call, I just thought, yeah, I want to just get this over the line and get straight in and get straight to work.
Well, Jamar, you're a top player. We were talking a little bit about before we even got into this interview some of the clubs. But for the fans who don't know you, could you just give us a little bit of a rundown of your career so far?
Yeah, my career, small one at that. Yeah, I've been around in the non-league game. Started at Kidlington when I was age 17 at Step Four, then going on to play for North Lee, Didcot, Salisbury, and now Gosport. Obviously, the season at Didcot, we got promoted into Step Three, where I also scored the winning goal to take us to promotion. And then the following year from Salisbury, ended up playing a pivotal role in that promotion, playing 40 games. That led into another promotion, then led me to Poole, where I had a short stint at Poole, and now here at Gosport.
Well, Jamai, you summed up like literally the next three of my questions there. But you said about the two of your promotions there. I want to start with the first one in particular. So you were playing at Didcot, and I was just about to go and say, the playoff final. So you played against a team called Ware in front of a crowd of over 2,000, got the winning goal. And can you just talk us through that game? Because that must be an incredible memory for yourself.
Yeah, that day that will always hold a special day in my heart. That day, that playoff final was an exciting one to say the least. Like I just knew as soon as the moment came up, I remember the minute, the 18th minute, the penalty came up. I just knew that that was just my moment to just take it by the scruff of the neck, and that I did. And luckily, we scored and we got promoted. And yeah, a very good memory that will always live with me for a very long time.
Well, you said about how you got two promotions there, and it was two consecutive promotions as well. With Salisbury, I think it was an even bigger shock. So going into the season, we saw this new revolution from Salisbury. We knew they signed a lot of new players, one of them being yourself. But I don't think anyone really predicted the club to do as well as they did do. You got promotion, and once again, must be another great achievement for yourself. Something great to add on your CV again.
Nah, amazing, amazing. Like Salisbury, what a club, great people. The environment was good, the management was good, the people was good. Like from the minute I got in, the ambition was for me was to just prove myself and just to prove that I could play at that level, because for me the move came about quite out of the ordinary. Like I took a leap of faith in messaging the manager and just hoping for an opportunity. And at first he said no, like they're all good in that position. And then something happened where a player got a red card or something, and he just said, Look, we'll give you an opportunity." And I took it, and yeah, I managed to get in there where yeah, we had such an amazing season, successful season, and I played a pivotal role, which for me, I didn't even realize that was going to be my role. My aim was just to get in and just to show that I could be at that level, and to go on and get promoted and play a pivotal part in that was amazing.
Well, to be fair, in that point, Jamar, it sounds like you're a player that really likes to get a challenge, and I would imagine this season is definitely going to be a challenging one. I would imagine the main aim, at least this season, is to get promotion, and perhaps maybe a similar story to that Salisbury one.
Yeah, that's the aim. Like that's the aim totally to go be in that playoffs and to go and win, not to just be in it, to go win it. I think that is the ambition for me and from the club and from everything that they've said to me and everything we're trying to do. I think it's not out of our reach, and I think it's possible. It's there. Like the environment's good here, the players are good, the management is good. So I think it's there for us to go and do.
And Jamar, a bit about your playing style as well. So you've mentioned a few times that you're a defensive player and you play more of a left back role, don't you? I remember you playing more of a left back role when you were playing at Salisbury. And I found like you were a player that was equally good as defensive, but you were also brilliant going forward as well. You're a player that liked to swing in across, go and attack plays. And I feel like this really suits how Gosport plays as well. So we tend to play with two I would say wing backs. So I'm not sure if you've seen any games yet. You would have seen our last game, but Bradley Tarbuck, he would probably play a very similar role where he likes to get back, go forward. And do you feel like this style of play really suits your style of play as well?
Yeah, that was one of the things that attracted me to the club was obviously going through some video footage and doing my research, and it just looked like it suited me down to a T. Like for me, I know I played large majority of the roles of my games as a left back, but I'm actually a right back. But I do like playing left back and left wing back because it gives me an opportunity to cut in on my stronger foot. I would say for me, the strengths of my game is I'm really strong at one-on-one defending. I love the battle of one-on-one defending, and I can get forward and dribble the ball and drive forward and get crosses into the box as I used to be a winger before I was a fullback. And yeah, those are some of the strengths of my game.
Well, I think we'll see a lot of those strengths as we even go on in the season. You played last, I think it was last night. I've completely lost now all my dates when we played Dorchester. You came on as a substitute to make your debut, and this must be another great feeling in front of the Gosport fans. So we've got notoriously some of the best fans in the league, and I would imagine this is another prospect that really excited you.
Oh no, no, no. The fans are unbelievable. Like I literally just walked through the door and then they've already got a chant for me and yeah, it's unbelievable. Like, yeah, the fans are really, really good, really good.
And also, I would imagine two players that might have played a pivotal role in you joining was two of your former Poole players, so Antonio Diaz and Rafa Ramos. And I was just wondering, they were two key players for us last season. And did they give you any advice or recommendations when they heard about you joining the club?
Yeah, Rafa's my guy, Diaz is my guy. I more spoke to Rafa and Rafa just like said, yeah, it's a really, really, really good place to be and really good place to go. And another one I spoke to is Ryan Gosney. He
Oh,
said,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, he said the place is amazing, the people are amazing, and he said, like, if you got any other options, I wouldn't even look at it. Like, Gosport's a great place, and I just from there, I just thought, yeah, like these are some of the people that I respect highly and people I trust in the game, and I just said from there, yeah, like that's where I want to be, and here I am.
Well, Jamar, we've already outlined some of your ambitions team-wise, but what do you want to achieve this season for yourself this year?
For me, I want to play. I want to play as much as possible. Like I said, I want to play a pivotal part in this team, in this club, and I want to take this club to where it should be in the National League. And yeah, that's the aim for me and the ambition for me.
Well, Jamal, I think you're going to smash it. And one of my favourite parts about your signing announcement was that you were one of the very first players that I've seen at least do this anywhere, where you said up the borough at the end of your tweet. Normally, I get every player to say that at the end of our interview. I didn't even have to tell you to do that. So, media, you get a 10 out of 10 straight away. But to fully introduce yourself as a Gosport player, can you say it one more time to the camera just to introduce yourself as this Gosport player?
Up the Borough boys,
And
and
final words from me, up the borough.